Hi guys, this is the lady. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come in and just share with you guys how I remove my full thin skin unit. This one is adhered down with liquid adhesive and tape, okay? So what I did, you guys, was I applied the tape onto the thin skin, and this is the tape that I use. And then, where's my liquid glue? And then I applied the lace wig bond glue. You can see it's extra hold, Salon Pro 30. You can find it sometimes in your local wig stores or beauty supply stores for $29. This big tube of lace wig glue. And you can also find it on eBay, and I want to say Amazon, but mostly your local wig stores, okay? So I applied this directly onto my skin. Now, a thin skin unit is designed for women and men who have no hair, okay? It's designed for those of us who have lost our hair for whatever reason, or maybe we just shaved it off to go natural or whatever, okay? Is a thin skin or a polyurethane material, and it is supposed to be skin to skin contact. So with that being said, okay, I'm not saying that those of you who have hair can't wear a thin skin, a full thin skin like this one. It's just not designed for someone with hair because it does get warm underneath, and if you are a heavy sweater, um, heavy sweater, if you sweat heavily in your head already, having a thin skin on top of your hair where you're already sweating is just going to be even more perspiration under there, okay? But with my hair, with my head, because I am not a big sweater in my head area, um, I don't get hot underneath this unit, okay? Not hot. I do get warm. It does, have a little bit of moisture under there. That's why I like to take it off every night, wipe it down with some witch hazel or a very light, maybe 50% alcohol. Just wipe it down, let it sit overnight and air dry, and I reapply it in the morning, okay? These units also doesn't really require tape or liquid adhesive, okay? That's just my personal preference, especially when I'm going to be out, when the wind is blowing really, really hard like it is doing here in Charlotte. If I'm going to be on vacation and I'm going to be away for a couple of days, then I'll adhere it down. If I'm going to be swimming in it, I'll adhere it down, okay? Just when I need that extra protection, that extra security, I like to lay it down with the tape and the liquid adhesive, okay? Now, because I do have it adhered down and it's nighttime, I'm ready to remove all my makeup and my unit and take my bath. I'm getting ready to show you guys how I do this, okay? So, if you're interested in seeing it, then of course continue to watch. So I went out, you guys, and I bought some alcohol-free Stridex. Okay? Yes, I know it's supposed to be for your face, but you can also use it on your lace and your wigs, okay? And so I'm going to be using this instead of alcohol to remove the glue, okay? But before I do the Stridex, I'm going to be using my coconut oil moisturizing cream. I found this at a Dollar Tree store, you guys. Smells so good, and it does work. It's very moisturizing. I love the smell. And so I'm just going to take a little bit of the cocoa coconut oil. I've been doing this for a while, so I'm just going to be putting a little bit of that coconut oil on my finger, and I'm just going to rub it. I had already started, and then I thought, let me just film this, so that's why this piece is up. So I'm just going to rub that right underneath, okay, right behind my ear, because this part right here, I did not put glue or tape. So I'm going right behind that and then just rubbing my finger in that space, okay? And I'm just going to continue to do that, putting a little bit more of the coconut oil on my finger, and just lift, pull on it, but don't pull too tight, okay? Don't pull too hard, I mean. Just lift and rub, okay? And you want to do that because you don't want to pull out any hair. You don't want to aggravate your skin underneath. That's why you want something, a moisturizer, because it's going to be gentle on your skin and it's going to lift the unit, okay? Alright guys, so now that I have removed the unit from the glue, I can now remove the unit from my head. And what I'm going to do is remove the unit, and then I'm going to show you the inside of the unit so you'll see where the tape is, okay? Because the tape, like I said, is attached to the unit. Now you can see I have no hair. I did have tape in the back, so just tape, no liquid adhesive in the back. I don't like to put liquid adhesive in the back unless I'm going swimming, okay? Let's just show you what the inside of the cap looks like. And you can see I just removed it off my head. You don't see any water, any sweat, or anything, okay? It's pretty cool outside. It's about 42 degrees here, and so there's no sweating underneath this unit, okay? There's no sweat or moisture on my head. So like I said, I don't sweat in my head like some people do. And this was on, I put this unit on about 9 this morning, and it is now 8:30 at night, okay? So it's been on all day, and you can still see it looks really nice and clean and no sweating, okay? But I did have the tape. Here's where I applied the tape. This is the tape in the back, so it stays flush to my nape area, and then around the perimeter of the hairline, all the way around, okay? I even put a little strip of tape right here in the crown, so it was really sealed to my head, okay? Now that I removed the unit, you guys, it's time to go in and clean the excessive glue that was left on my skin. All of the glue did not come up when I removed the unit. So this is where I use the Stridex, okay? I'm going to just take one of these out, okay? And I'm just going to go around the hairline with that. Gonna add a little bit more of the moisturizer. Okay, and you can do that and just pull that off. I'm just going to put that on a napkin there and just continue to wipe away, okay, until you get all the glue off of your skin. Don't leave any glue, you guys. Don't leave any of the glue on your skin. That's where you can start getting irritation. If you have hair, this glue can stick into your hair and pull out your wispies or your baby hairs, your edges, because you left some glue in your hair or on your skin, okay? All right, you guys, so I have now removed all the glue from my skin. I've moisturized my skin and I've used the Stridex to keep it from getting irritated. So it's like treating your skin as you're removing the liquid glue, okay? All right, so now you guys, it's not done yet. We still have to remove the tape from the unit. So here's the unit. This is the tape all the way around. I'm going to do it pretty much like I did my skin. I'm going to take my moisturizing cream, place it on top of the tape. This is going to help release any hairs that has been caught on the tape so that you're not pulling any hair out from around the hairline. Okay? So once you put that moisturizer on, now you can just lift and remove the hairs that's stuck to the tape. And you can also now go in and try to grab the end piece. You may have to use tweezers to get that tape because tape and thin skin mesh real well, you guys. Okay? Especially if you've left the tape on for a couple of days, it starts to almost melt into the thin skin. So you want to make sure that you remove that tape, you know, every other day, if not every night. I know that means you're going to be going through a lot of tape, but it will save your unit and you some money, okay? So once I got that tape started to lift, just get my tweezers and go ahead and pull that up, okay? Again, I want to be really gentle, so I'm going to put a little more moisturizer on that area. Make sure I don't get too many of those hairs. It's just, you can't help but get some hair. You're just going to get some hair. Let me just be honest with you on that. But you want to be very gentle and careful so you don't get out big plugs of hair, okay? Taking my time, not just ripping it off like a band-aid, you guys. That's how you can lose a lot of hair that way. So I'm just going to continue to do this until all the tape is off the unit, and I'll be right back. The hair with it, okay? So there you go. There's the back tape. And now I have all the tape off my unit. And like I said, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to rub it down with my moisturizing cream. Take one of my Stridex pads, and I'm just going to go all over this unit, making sure I removed any glue or any of the stickiness of the tape. And that's pretty much it, you guys. That's how I remove the unit from my head, how I clean up the glue that I used on my skin, and how I remove the tape as well as any glue that's left on the unit itself. So, okay. So, as I finish cleaning mine, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Be blessed and a blessing, and I'll see you guys on the next video. This is the lady signing off for now. Bye-bye. Give it a nice, good brushing. I want to make sure I don't put it up with tangles. I want to make sure I brush it down, starting from the bottom, working my way to the top. And use gel for the baby hairs, not the glue. Don't use your glue as a gel to keep your baby hairs down. Use a gel for that, okay? All right, so now she is nice, clean, and brushed down, and she's ready for night-night.